Chosen one, your victory is about this. Listen, this is not a coincidence. This is a confirmation. You didn't stumble onto this message by accident. Something higher has pulled you here. The universe, God, your inner divine compass, whatever you choose to call it, has orchestrated this very moment so that your soul can hear what it's been longing for. Because your victory, your breakthrough, your long-awaited moment of divine recognition is about this, about everything you've carried, everything you've survived, everything you were silently chosen to endure, so that you could be crowned with a glory so few could ever comprehend. Your journey has not been ordinary. Your road has not been easy. And the path that brought you here wasn't paved with applause. It was paved with pain, perseverance, and purpose. That's why you're here now. That's why you're ready. Your victory isn't just a reward. It's a revelation. And in this message, you'll understand what it truly means. Before we dive into the heart of this divine unfolding, stay with me until the very end of this video. What you are about to hear will activate something sacred within you. Write your warmest, most sincere wishes in the comments, and include the number 777. This number is symbolic. It is a code that tells the universe you are ready to receive. It's not just a wish. It's a signal. It's you participating in the miracle. It's you claiming the victory that's already forming around your life. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. Chosen one, your victory is not about what others think it should be. It's not about fame, applause, or material gain, though those things may come. It's about the alignment of your soul to the reason you were born. It's about realizing that what once looked like punishment was actually preparation. It's about seeing clearly now, after years of fog, fear, and frustration, that everything served a greater purpose, that every no led you closer to a higher yes, that every delay was a divine reroute, that every betrayal was a redirection toward something sacred. You weren't being rejected. You were being protected. You were being hidden for a reason. Because the kind of glory you're about to walk into required layers of spiritual insulation. God did not let the world touch you prematurely. That's why people didn't recognize your greatness before. It wasn't their job. You weren't supposed to be seen clearly until the unveiling. And now, it's happening. The curtain is lifting. The crown is descending. And you, the one they counted out, are being revealed. This victory is not accidental. It's been in the making for years. The spiritual contracts that had to be rewritten, the karmic debts that had to be cleared, the generational cycles you had to break. These were not small tasks. You've been doing the work in silence, in solitude, in sacred spaces no one else saw. And now, the reward is arriving. But not just any reward. A reward custom designed for your soul's assignment. You need to understand this. Your victory is not just a personal win. It is a cosmic event. Your rise sends ripples through generations. You are the answer to prayers made decades before your birth. You are the fulfillment of dreams that your ancestors weren't able to realize, but passed down to you as a seed. And now, that seed is blooming. That seed, watered with your tears, your discipline, your fierce hope, is growing into a divine harvest. This is why the pressure was so intense. This is why the spiritual warfare was so relentless. Because darkness knew your light would liberate others. It wasn't just about stopping you. It was about stopping the chain reaction of freedom your life was about to cause. But they couldn't stop you. You bent, but you never broke. You fell, but you got up stronger. And now, that resilience is being crowned. This victory is about spiritual alignment. It's about you becoming fully aware of who you are, who you've always been, and why nothing could destroy you. Every obstacle was a coded message. You are chosen. Every delay was a signal. The timing must be divine. Every heartbreak was an initiation. You are being refined. And now, your awareness has caught up to your calling. You are no longer in the dark about your destiny. You are walking into it. There's something else I must tell you. This is not just your season of winning. This is your era of wisdom. You will begin to see clearly where others still stumble. You will hear beyond the noise. You will recognize false paths before your feet ever touch them. You've been given insight not to boast, but to build. You've been trusted with this light not to blind others, but to lead them. People will start asking you, how did you do it? They'll see the success. They'll notice the glow, but they won't know the story behind it. And that's okay, because your victory wasn't for spectacle. It was for significance. It wasn't loud. It was sacred. It wasn't rushed. It was refined. It didn't come easy, but it will come heavy. Heavy with meaning. Heavy with impact. Heavy with divine recognition. You will walk into rooms and shift atmospheres. You will speak, and hearts will be softened. You will move, and doors will open. Because heaven has assigned you favor. And favor, real favor, is not earned. It's entrusted. You were entrusted because you've proven faithful. You didn't quit when quitting was the easiest choice. You didn't give up when it looked impossible. You held on, and heaven took note. Now, the rewards are being released. The gates are opening. And your name is being whispered in rooms you've never entered. People are discussing blessings that have your name attached. Divine appointments are lining up. Sudden breakthroughs are rushing in. The shift has begun. And the only thing you must do now is walk boldly into it. This victory will surprise even you. It will arrive in ways that make you question how it all came together. But deep inside, you'll know. You'll remember this moment. You'll recall the whispers of confirmation. You'll look back at this message and realize it was never just a video. It was a sign. It was a divine echo reminding you, this is what your victory is really about. You're not chasing blessings. Blessings are chasing you. You're not begging for doors to open. Doors are being assigned to you. You're not waiting for validation. You've already been validated by the Most High. What's coming next is simply the evidence, the proof of the promise, the physical reflection of the spiritual authority you've stepped into. And remember this, you don't owe anyone an explanation for your rise. You've paid your dues in silence. You've sacrificed in private. And now, you will celebrate in public. Not to show off, but to show what happens when a soul stays aligned, when a spirit stays faithful, when a chosen one decides to never give up. Chosen one, now that you know what this victory is really about, it's time to start moving like the victory already happened. No more shrinking. No more second-guessing your worth. No more trying to fit into places that were never built to hold the kind of destiny you carry. This is your era of emergence. Your time to walk fully, boldly, and unapologetically in the identity that was always written for you. Before the noise, before the trauma, before the doubts. Victory requires vision. And you, chosen one, must now begin seeing yourself the way the divine has always seen you. Not as someone barely holding on, but as someone holding power. Not as someone hoping to be chosen, but as someone already marked, already called, already backed by heaven. This victory is about stepping into that identity, with clarity, with confidence, and without compromise. You're not here to just exist. You're here to expand. You're not here to just survive. You're here to shift the atmosphere. You are the exception, not the explanation. The evidence, not the excuse. You are not here to prove yourself to people who don't understand your calling. Let them doubt. Let them whisper. Let them speculate. It will only make your unveiling more undeniable. Because when a chosen one rises, heaven makes sure it's seen. What's ahead of you now is a series of openings, unlocked doors, accelerated timelines, people sent by divine design to push you, protect you, and pour into you. They are coming, not because you begged, but because your spirit summoned them. Your alignment activated support from realms you haven't even fully tapped into yet. You are no longer building alone. You are walking with angels disguised as allies. But be warned, chosen one. Not every hand is holy. Not every opportunity is divine. Not every offer is elevation. This is why discernment is your shield now. Because as the blessings increase, so will the distractions. You are not to say yes to everything. You are not to chase every shiny thing. You are not desperate. You are designated. You are not hungry for validation. You are holding the feast. This victory is about becoming. Not becoming someone new, but remembering who you've always been. Before the pain twisted your self-image. Before the disappointments made you doubt your value. Before the losses made you question your destiny. You're not becoming powerful. You were born powerful. You're not earning the crown. You're reclaiming it. Every time you were overlooked, misunderstood, underestimated, it wasn't a detour. It was direction. You were being trained in the shadows so you could stand in the spotlight with strength. You were being kept in sacred silence so that your voice, when finally heard, would carry weight. That's what this victory is about. Not the noise, but the depth. Not the stage, but the substance. You will begin to notice people reacting to your energy before you even speak. That's not arrogance. That's alignment. Your presence now carries proof. People will feel the difference in you. Because you've been through things that didn't break you. They built you. You've been through storms that didn't drown you. They baptized you. You've been through fires that didn't burn you. They refined you. And now, the shine that's on your life isn't cosmetic. It's cosmic. Every win you're about to experience has already been written. Your job is not to force it, but to flow into it. You're not manifesting from fear. You're manifesting from identity. And that's the most powerful place to create from. Not lack, not desperation, but truth. The truth that you are divinely appointed. The truth that everything has been leading to this. The truth that what you carry is not random. It is rare. Your ideas, your gifts, your instincts, they're not coincidences. They are downloads from the divine. Stop questioning what you know deep inside is real. Stop waiting for permission. Your spirit is your confirmation. You've already heard what you need to hear. Now it's time to act like it. Move like it. Build like it. Speak like it. You don't need another sign. You are the sign. Chosen one, do you understand what it means to walk in victory? It means your presence becomes prophetic. Your story becomes sacred text for others. You are the living proof that delay is not denial, that pain has purpose, that isolation breeds insight, that the ones overlooked the longest often carry the greatest glory. People may ask, why you? But you know better. The real question is, why not you? You've carried burdens with grace. You've held back storms with prayers. You've cried in secret and shown up in strength. You've done the internal healing when no one was clapping. You've made peace with being misunderstood. You've sacrificed, surrendered, and stayed when others ran. You've already qualified in heaven. Now, you're about to be verified on earth. The victory that's coming is about restoration. It's about reclaiming what was stolen, what was delayed, what was covered up. It's about divine payback. It's about you stepping into the fullness of what's always been yours. And it's going to happen in such a way that even you will be in awe. Because God didn't just prepare the blessing, He prepared you for the blessing. So don't be surprised when things start moving fast. Don't be shocked when doors open without explanation. Don't hesitate when favor finds you. You've already paid the price. The shift is not random. It's response. A response to your faith, to your loyalty, to your inner strength. This is not luck. This is law, divine law. And as you rise, you will notice something else. Peace. Not because everything is perfect, but because you've become unshakable. You know who holds your future. You know whose hand is on your life. You no longer need to control everything. You've learned how to trust. And that trust is magnetic. It draws blessings. It attracts provision. It manifests miracles. Get ready to be amazed by your own life. The pages that are about to unfold will read like prophecy fulfilled. Your victory is going to speak louder than any explanation you could ever give. And the best part? You'll be able to enjoy it, not from a place of exhaustion, but from overflow, not from desperation, but from divine design. This is what your victory is really about. It's not about escaping your past. It's about elevating because of it. It's not about proving anyone wrong. It's about proving your spirit right. You're not rising to impress. You're rising to inspire. And your light will not be dimmed. Chosen one, this next level of your life will not resemble the pain you've been through. You're entering a realm of reward that doesn't look like the struggle that birthed it. In fact, it's going to feel so different that a part of you might hesitate, unsure if you even deserve it. That hesitation is the final illusion trying to keep you from the truth. You do. You absolutely do. You deserve the peace that is entering your life. You deserve the ease that's replacing the struggle. You deserve the recognition that's coming after years of unseen labor. You deserve the restoration, the love, the joy, the abundance, because you did the inner work. You purified your spirit when it would have been easier to become bitter. You chose healing when hate could have taken root. That's not just discipline. That's destiny preparing you for inheritance. This victory is not just about crossing a finish line. It's about stepping into a new frequency, a higher vibration where things flow to you because they recognize your energy. You've outgrown survival. You've evolved past the need to fight everything and everyone. You're now moving with wisdom, grace, and the quiet confidence that only alignment can bring. You're not just stepping into wins, you're stepping into ease. And ease doesn't mean you're avoiding effort. It means that the effort you're putting out is now matched with divine backing. You'll speak and see results. You'll knock and doors will fly open. You'll move and mountains will shift. Because you're not just walking in power, you're walking in prophecy. Every step you take now is guided by something much larger than logic. Your path is spiritual. Your journey is sacred. Do not underestimate the ripple effect of your victory. You're not just rising for yourself. You are breaking ceilings for others. You are showing what's possible. You are a mirror for what can happen when someone refuses to quit, no matter the odds. You are becoming the proof that someone else desperately needs to see. And you don't have to try to prove it. Your life will do the speaking. Your light will do the revealing. Your results will silence every doubter without a word spoken. This moment in your life is like a spiritual exhale. You've been holding your breath for too long, waiting for something to go wrong. But now, you're learning to breathe easy. You're learning that things can go right, that not everything has to come with pain, that success doesn't have to mean sacrifice without joy, that you don't have to give yourself away just to be seen. You are learning that divine timing means divine ease, and that's what you're walking into now. Get ready to feel supported like never before, emotionally, financially, spiritually. Resources are aligning. People are being positioned. Systems are shifting to accommodate your rise. You'll look around and realize that what once felt like an uphill battle is now flowing with grace. That's because you've tapped into the higher law, the law of alignment. When you move from that place, everything that is meant for you begins to move toward you. Without force, without fear, without delay. And yet, even now, there may be remnants of your old life calling you back. Old thoughts, old patterns, old versions of yourself trying to convince you that you're not ready. Don't fall for it. That's not your voice. That's the echo of an expired identity. And you're not going back. You're not returning to struggle. You're not repeating cycles. You've passed that test. You've completed that lesson. You are not who you used to be, and that's your power. Your victory is about elevation. Not just elevation in status, but in consciousness. You're being elevated in how you think, how you speak, how you believe. You no longer pray from fear. You speak from faith. You no longer beg for answers. You walk with revelation. You don't seek the spotlight. You carry the light. Your very presence will begin to trigger blessings simply because of who you've become.